Imagine a river. It flows, serene and unhurried. It does not need to prove its existence. It does not seek validation. It does not question its path. It simply is. It begins somewhere, often small and unnoticed, and follows its course, adapting to the terrain, shaping itself around the bends, accepting the rocks in its path without resistance. Now, think about yourself. How many times have you felt the need to justify your existence? How often have you tried to control every detail of your life, believing that peace will only come when everything is exactly as planned? How many times has the search for spirituality become just another item on your to-do list? We live in a world that teaches us to chase, to always seek something more, to believe that fulfillment comes from finding the right answers, the perfect methods, the step-by-step guides to enlightenment. But is peace something to be achieved, or is it something to be allowed? Is connection with something greater something you must strive for, or has it always been there, waiting for you to notice it? Stop, breathe, notice yourself in this exact moment. Feel your breath, the air flowing in, the air flowing out. The simple act of being here, right now, that is spirituality. There is nothing you need to do to deserve this connection, because this connection was never lost. It has only been drowned out by the noise of the world, by the voices telling you that you need be more, do more, have more. In recent years, spirituality has become a trend, a brand, a market, and in the midst of so many offerings and promises, the essence has been lost. We've been led to believe that spirituality comes with a price tag, that true awakening is reserved for those who can afford expensive courses, exclusive retreats, or special tools. But the truth is, none of that is necessary. Spirituality is not a service. It cannot be packaged and sold. It is not a product, not a checklist, not a guaranteed transformation, delivered in a few easy steps. Spirituality is presence. It is connection, and connection cannot be bought. Connection must be lived. It is in the scent of coffee in the morning, in the wind brushing against your face as you walk without hurry, in the laughter of a child, in the silence that wraps around the night, in the gaze that meets yours and, without words, says everything that needs to be said. It is in the way you touch the earth, plant a seed, and allow time to do its work. It is in the moment you realize that you don't need to fill every second with activity, that you can simply pause and exist. At some point, we were told that being present was not enough, that spirituality had to follow rules, had to be performed in a specific way, had to be taught by those who claim to have all the answers. But that is a lie. Spirituality is not about having. It is about being. It is not about consuming. It is about feeling. And feeling costs nothing. So where does true spirituality begin? It begins the moment you decide to look inward, the moment you stop searching for answers outside yourself and start listening. Begin with self-awareness. Observe your thoughts, not to judge them, not to change them, but simply to notice them. Ask yourself, who am I beyond the expectations placed upon me? Beyond the roles I play, beyond the masks I wear? Right? Let your thoughts flow onto paper, not to find immediate answers, but to give yourself permission to feel, to exist without rush, without needing to reach a conclusion. Cultivating presence is another path. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be meditation, stillness, contemplation. It can be taking a deep breath and simply noticing the moment you are in. It can be turning off your phone and truly listening to a song. It can be paying attention to what you are doing instead of living on autopilot. The method does not matter. What matters is that it is real. And remember, spirituality is not about reaching some final state of enlightenment. It is not a fixed destination, not a reward for those who do everything right. Spirituality is a return, a journey back to what has always been yours. It is the art of remembering every day what truly matters. It is also found in connection with others, in the way we listen without rushing to respond, in the way we help without expecting anything in return, in the simple act of being present for someone who needs us. It is in the way we look at others with compassion, recognizing that we all carry burdens, that we all have fears, that we all seek meaning in different ways. It is in the recognition that we are not alone, that we are part of something greater, that we belong to each other. And above all, spirituality is being here, now, not in the past, which is already gone, not in the future, which is yet to arrive. Here, now, take a deep breath. Feel the air flowing in and out. Look around. Life is happening in this exact moment, and it asks nothing of you but your presence. The river does not worry about where it is going. It does not resist the current. It simply flows. And you? Have you allowed your life to flow? Have you been living your spirituality in a way that is truly yours? The answer has never been outside of you. It was never about doing more, achieving more, or becoming more. It was always about stopping, about feeling, about realizing that you are already whole. The river is already within you, and it only needs to flow.